It was a day, like every day. I wake up from my bed, then something happened, something weird happened to my right side. The sounds was like, bop, bop, bop. And me, I didn't know no weird feeling like that. When I fell on the ground, I tried to wake up a first time, a second time, a third time. Then none of these work. So for me, I was done.
In the morning, it was 5 in the morning. My wife went to his bedroom, found out he was on the floor. He had one leg hanging on the bed. I said, fix your leg. That was the right leg. And then I noticed he used his left hand to grab the right leg, put it back. That's how I noticed he was paralyzed one side. I said, oh my goodness. That morning, that was my worst morning in my life.
It's quite uncommon to have a stroke in young, healthy, 18 years old.
The easiest way to put it, it's kind of a heart attack for your brain. Blood flow to one part of the brain is cut off, very rapidly, and so that part of the brain isn't able to function without blood flow and without oxygen. From the moment it starts, that tissue starts to die. I got to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, just like any other normal day. There was nothing there initially. And then, remember, paramedics brought in a possible seizure, 18-year-old kid. The radiologist at the hospital started taking a look at it. And he kind of flipped through, right side of the brain, everything looked fine. And then I told him, hey, it's the right side that's not working, so because everything's crossed, what does the left side look like? And so I just hear him, scrolling through, looks good, and then just like, oh wow. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean, wow? What is this? And he's like, no, he has a stroke. Once we had that it was a stroke, like that doesn't happen, that never happens.
Now it's time to go. Now it's time to do the things that you trained and learned to do over the years. It's a moment where you wanted to gather all these tools. You want to focus it on him.
I was asking him, what's going to happen? I cannot tell you. So I said, well, I better not listen anymore to you, just I'll let you do your job.
I felt myself so scared because I didn't know who these people were. Like knowing if it was my mom, if it was my sister, my father, my neighbor, my cousin. So right there, I was like in the hands of God.
The first responders that came to him were able to identify, unusual as the case is, identify his case as a stroke and communicate that to us. With about 5-6 minutes, we were able to retrieve this large clot and open up the blood vessel to his brain and save his life.
I was just trying to remember things, and then I couldn't remember. The speech therapy and other to make me remember some words in English. They showed me a pen, then I said a ball. They showed me a ball, then I said a book.
Yves was able to say that he had a stroke, but he did not really understand what that meant. He really needed a lot of just education of what was different now than before the stroke. I felt like Yves was very optimistic about his recovery. He did not seem scared. It was really like he kept asking me when he was going to go back to school. And I really, in my head, I was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't go back as soon as you go home. But he had it in his head.
The first time he had his homework, that was math. And then he was trying to do it. He said, I don't get it. I don't know how to do it. And he's very good at math. And I said, okay, he's still missing something. And tried to help him out. After about 30 minutes, he said, okay, I got it. I don't need you anymore. You got it right there. He did the first day. I said, okay. Making progress, homework like this, like that, very quick as he used to. He was so happy to go to school.
I was so happy because I mean, like, some of my friends didn't see me like for a month and for weeks. Everybody was like, hey, what's up, what's up? Everywhere, what's up, hey, what's up, where have you been? Everywhere.
The good thing is, he's 100% recovered, and I still call it a miracle.
I'm so thankful. I mean, first of all, I got to be thankful with God because God helped me a lot. And I will be thankful, secondly, to the hospital.
You get a patient with a stroke, a devastating stroke, paralyzing on one side, not able to speak. In a matter of a few minutes, seeing the result of reversing that, I can't describe it to you. You go home every day, you feel great about what you did, you thank God about your health and your family. You look at everybody and you want to tell them you're all lucky. We're all lucky.
I try to make like every moment, every single moment, being like a really good moment. Because one day, a friend that you talk with might not be there. So that's the reason why when I go to college, I want to be a doctor. A doctor that will bring them positiveness, bring them like some love.
Everything that we built together as a team has worked to get him to be healthy. Just, it doesn't get better than this.